It's Friday night, live from Nick's Garage. Guys, I want to say another good day. Welcome to my shop here in Laval, Quebec, Canada. We had a busy week with my full staff working full time, doing all kinds of certain jobs because parts were coming in and we started moving on a lot of stuff. But today I'm just going to give you a tour of what's going on in my shop, what we've done. I want to show 4 items I got on the mail time. I want to show you that. And I've got man in the corner working on the Jetson with the cooling system as he just installed some new cooling fans. So if you guys want to join me, take a walk around the shop. I'll introduce you to some of the cars that came in. And let's see what we got. You guys are ready? Let's go.
If anybody's wondering why Nick is extra caffeinated tonight, the secret's in that cup, right, Nick?
Right there. You see that coffee? I made it kind of strong, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good.
So try to keep up.
Where do you want to start? Maybe we'll start in here. What do you think?
Sure, boss. We're already here.
Let's go. I've got, let's start with Dan from Gananoque, Ontario. I've got a stroker here, 498, that he's waiting to put on the dyno, but this is the one we had to do a little bit of cleaning up in the oil pan with some shavings. We had to replace a couple of items. So it's ready to go on the dyno. So this one's ready, belongs to Dan in Gananoque. Then I have a 426 Hemi right here. We just installed the pistons and the crank yesterday and today. This one belongs to Joe, one of my locals here in Quebec. He's building a project for someone, so my job is just to put the engine together.
Real life Hemi.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
You know, this is another Hemi. You know, we always have one Hemi after another. But, you know, I'm used to them. I love them. What can you say? And, of course, everybody knows the 289 Ford. I'm doing the valve job on that, but I just found out that the valves are back order for a simple engine like this. Anyways, what can you do?
That poor engine has always been waiting for parts.
Yes, and I have also Eugene's 440 here, waiting for a set of cylinder heads. And Eugene, I want to talk to you about something else later on. But anyways, let's go on with the show. I want to show you guys a tour of what's going on in my shop. But go ahead.
I already saw Eugene in the chat tonight.
Eugene?
He's eager for an update. So if you want to say something to him, he's dying to hear it.
Eugene, I said someone made a comment. He had a set of cylinder heads for sale. I'm going to get back to you. Actually, I'm going to phone you tomorrow, give you the information on this. Someone has a brand new set of aluminum heads for a 440 from 440 Source. I believe they are stealth heads. They're brand new. I want to talk to you about them. But anyways, we'll talk tomorrow. I also spoke to Roger. I'll talk to you tomorrow on that also. Yes, everybody's asking, where's the Charger 500? Roger's working on it. He's picked up all the latches and hinges because he's lining up the doors and the fenders so he can get going on it. So hopefully 3 weeks we have the car here, hopefully, because I do want to go there and shoot the coat of paint. I want to go and make a video of when the paint is applied on the outside of the car. So you guys, we're doing our best. I'm still waiting for Roger because I do wish to bring the car here. I've got quite a few items to put on it and I want to get going on it. After all, I have a lot of shelves that I put a lot of Eugene's parts on the Charger 500. I've got parts outside for chroming. I've got seat covers on back order. I've got a few people waiting to do a job on it with me. And, you know, we're going to attack it when the car comes here in my shop.
Beautiful. Nick, I see somebody has already sent us a super chat. I think one came in before we hit the air.
Oh, no kidding. Really?
We'll have to check that on the computer when we get to it. Thank
All
you,
right.
whoever you were.
Okay, we'll check. When I get to the computer, I'll get on the screen and I'll find you, and hopefully I want to thank you.
Okay, wonderful.
I'm also doing some flow testing here on a basic stock cast iron intake port on a 426 Hemi, but that's another story. I'd like to make a video on that one day when the time comes.
People ask if you do flow testing. And
Yeah, we do
here's the
some
proof.
flow testing. You know, this is something you put a cylinder head. This is untouched, unmolested cylinder head. You know, you're building an engine. The most important part is the cylinder head. If you're especially using the original cast iron heads, you want to see what it breathes before you do any cutting or porting or valve job. And then when you finish, if you want to see if you went to the right direction, that you got more flow, good velocity, is when you put it back on the flow bench and you match it before and after the test you've done before you did any porting before that. So this is one good tool you could use for porting out cylinder heads.
Fascinating thing. It's like an iron lung for.
And you know, we do a lot of that with cast iron heads with a lot of my clients, because a lot of guys, you know, there's a lot of guys that go with aluminum heads and there's other guys that want to stay with the cast iron heads. So I work with both and we do the best with what we have.
Certainly do. We've been seeing a lot of cars rolling in this time of year, eh, Nick? It's getting busier and busier.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of cars going out of storage. And, you know, when the time comes, spring is here now, and all the cars come out of storage at the same time. So what happens? my phone just rings off the hook. Nick, and you look at my car, make it check, safety check, go for inspection. It doesn't start. Here, let me show you a few examples. Let's take a walk in my shop.
Let's go. People are asking what the 289 heads were flowing.
I didn't follow them yet. They were very, very small numbers. We don't expect to make a lot of power on this little 289. And I'm working on porting them right now. We're still not finished with it. But if I remember correctly, they were very, very, very little. Anyways, we're going with the same thing. I just ordered new valves for it. And I like to have a porting job done when we're finished with the valve job, as I had to get a pilot for the guys that I need for that particular customized valve guide. I don't know why they're so big at when it should be 343, they're at 350. So anyways, that will be done later on. I want to introduce you guys to a Cadillac that came into my shop.
Speaking of big.
Big car. Check this out. Roy, a local guy here in Quebec, brought this 68 Cadillac DeVille with a 472 cubic inch. Big car, came in, just took it out of storage. He wants me to check the steering, suspension, make sure it's safe. He wants me to install seat belts in the back seat for the 3 little kids. And he wants me to go through the whole car and make sure it's safe. So he's giving it to me here for a couple of weeks. I want to go through it. And slowly but surely we'll get it done. Not only did this come in, there's a lot of other cars coming in. Still waiting for pistons to come in, for the custom-made pistons for the stroker on the 71 GTX. That belongs to John in Staten Island, New York. John, if you're watching, don't worry, I did not forget. I should have the pistons any week soon, maybe next week, the week after. I'd love to get it done, finish it, put it back in the car, because I need to make space to the new clients that want to come in. So as you can see, my garage is full, but let's take a cruise down the aisle and see what we got.
Look at all those colors down there, guys.
I also got Tony's Yanko Camaro 69, which we're building a 427, which is in my engine room. We're still waiting on a few pieces here and there. I got the machine shop working on a few items. But anyways, there's not much to see here. I got the car covered. We're not working on it. Very soon, we also have a list of suspension work to do on it. We got new headers. We got frame connectors. We got new control arms to install. So we have a list on this one here. Tim, Vancouver, BC. I got the transmission taken apart. I've got my gasket kit. I ordered some bearings, the main bearings for the transmission. But as if we all look good, I didn't get the right bearings because these are the smaller bearings that fit a 23 spline. Meanwhile, this is an 18 spline. The bearing on the main shaft are 1/4 inch bigger. And for some reason, I'm having a hard time finding them. But don't worry, my brother at the local auto parts will find some for me. And this time I'm going to buy extras.
Stay tuned on Monday for more on the disassembly of this transmission.
Yeah, and you know what? If somebody was asking, I chipped off the shaft when I removed it from the transmission. It's like this, you see? It broke. So what I do is, since you could turn it around, make a new groove like I did show at the machine shop, and then you put it back in, you put your lock, put it in, and bingo, no problems. Even though this is on the other side, 180 degrees, it makes no difference, guys. The weight of the shaft is so thick here that nothing interferes with this little crack here. So it's still going to work. As long as you have the lock, that it doesn't come out through the other side. Because on this side, you have the details that keeps it in place.
Fantastic.
So for this reason, this will work.
You recycled the old one.
That's right.
Very cool.
I've got Tyler. Tyler, if you're watching from London, Ontario, starting Monday, Tuesday, we're taking apart your 389. We're going to take it all apart. I was just waiting for an engine stand, which I'm still waiting for a few pieces for other engines. They're really taking time to come in. And while I'm waiting for parts to come in for these engines, I started to do some installations. For example, 1970 Dodge Challenger that belongs to Sebastien.
Holy smokes, there's Matthew B. with a $50 sticker, Nick.
Thank you, Matthew.
Matthew B., very generous.
So Sebastien brought in his 70 Challenger 440 car this morning. So Vasily started to install the engine slowly while we're waiting for parts on the other engines. So this is another one we had to put together. Engine was ready a few months ago. Car came out of storage, brought it in the shop today, and Vasily started to attack it, and we want to get it running for next week. So Sebastien, if you're watching, here's your car. Then I've got a Vange 1970 Corvette. We finally fixed the steering. Now we're still working on the carburetor, but we decided to buy a spare carburetor. and hopefully it comes in next week because it's been sitting here all week waiting for a carburetor. So when that comes in, we'll get it installed, make sure it works with the choke, and then it's ready for delivery.
Nice. That's a pretty car.
It is. You know, we have all kinds of cars. You know, I do deal with a lot of Mopars, but for some reason this week, I've had quite a few Chevys, and we have this Chevy Corvette, then we have a Chevy Camaro, then we have the Cadillac, then we have another Corvette here. We finally finished it. It's ready for delivery tomorrow. So, Michael, if you're watching, I did the best I can to lower the rear suspension. Like you told me, it's adjustable. Yes, we brought it to the lowest point, and this is what you have. Unless we start arcing these springs or change the rear springs, we'll see from there.
Yeah, still a bit of a space on that arch. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, hope he's happy with that. Maybe time for some bigger tires?
No, he needs to drop the car in all four corners to make it perfect. And he's also got a special hood coming in because the carburetor is sitting on a high-rise intake manifold, so there's no hood clearance with this particular hood. So he's got another hood on order, which is going to come in a couple of months, but that will not be my issue. It will be done at his place on a further date. There you have it. This car has been here for a while. It's ready to be picked up for tomorrow, hopefully.
The weather is starting to cooperate. Hopefully some of these guys are going to be able to
That's
enjoy
right.
their cars soon.
And then I have Anthony, another local Quebecer, brought in his 86 Corvette. He had it in storage for over a year, and then he decided to take it out last week. It wouldn't start. So he gave me a call and says, Nick, can I ship the car to your shop? See what you can do. So we went through the system. He has asked me to check it, to go through inspection, safety check and all. But first of all, we couldn't get the car started. We checked for spark, we checked for fuel, and the problem was no fuel pressure. So we ended up changing the fuel pump today. Anthony, if you're watching, listen. There you go. It's running.
Let's get
So-
my mic around here. Oh, she's purring.
There it is. It's all good.
Nice. Nick, I got to say, I like the crazy 1980s interior in this car.
Yes, it is a beautiful car.
It's like retro science
Beautiful.
fiction. All those square angles.
It is.
You don't see that design these days.
No. For an 86.
And these
This
seats,
is, I believe this is the second year of the fuel injection, I believe it is. I'm not so sure.
the silver
Corvette.
seats.
It is.
It's right out of Kiss Meets the Phantom.
It is. And it's in beautiful shape, beautiful shape. We had it up on the lift earlier, and Vasily was working on it. And then he eventually said the fuel pump is not working. We checked for current in the back, and we noticed that the pump was full of sleep or croaked on us, whatever. He replaced it, and we finally got it going.
Gosh.
And
Nick, the super chats are pouring in. Let me just take care of a few. Mooseman McGee with $5 says he likes to see all the GMs.
who's that?
Mooseman McGee.
Mooseman,
We
hey.
saw him the other night on Luke's.
Thank you, Moose Man.
And there's
Thank you.
Don Lemmy with good evening, Nick, George, and crew.
Thank you,
Have a great weekend. And he's tossing in $5. Thank you very much, Don.
thank you.
And then the most recent one I just saw, let me go through my little phone here. Hammerhead Garage with $10. Hey, Nick.
Thank you.
He says he just needs an oil change. It's on his list.
You know, someone made a comment once on
Did you
my
catch
live.
that?
Sorry?
Sorry, he was saying he just needs an oil change, and here's his list.
That's what they all do to me. They come in with one little item. They'll say, Nick, fix this, fix that. Like, for example, some people tell me, no, they're bringing the car just to tune it up or just change the oil. And then when they open the driver's door and they come out with a big list.
Yeah.
And they figure, once you're here, you take the job and then you start working on the car. And then days and days and weeks later, the car is still here, which screws me up because when you have a project coming in a week later, I have no place for it.
And I just thought of one other thing. Maybe you could just do quickly while you were here. Oh, you could just change my carburetor. Oh, and
Yes.
the steering wheel I picked up.
Oh, by the way, my brakes don't work well. We know, we've been there.
Beautiful car, though.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I also want to say that Manny's in town.
Manny.
Manny, how you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going?
I got Manny working on the new cooling fans on the Jensen. Tristan, if you're watching, we've got them installed. It took some time, and now we're doing the electrical system.
Let me come around the other side and show Tristan.
Let's go.
Get all my stuff out of here.
No, do your thing, Manny. Don't worry.
Keep
Let the
working,
guys-
boss.
let everyone see what's,
This is real work. You're working on the car. I know you love playing with electricals. And
The thing is,
how's it coming?
It had a couple of fans in it before, similar to the originals. The only problem was that only one fan was working. There was no thermostat control, There's another one up here. I don't think it works. But this combination from Derail is actually, it's pulse width modulation. So what it does is it only turns the fans on as much as they need to be to keep the engine cool. We made a little adjustment. When the thermostat kicks in, comes in at full song, we could probably back it off. But I want the temperature gauge to read the right amount.
Very important.
Right now, the rate of the resistance isn't right, and it's showing higher than it should.
Okay.
So when we're seeing 2/3, it's actually 1/3.
That's right.
So I'm
That's
just trying
right.
to figure out a way around that so we can get something more accurate.
Not a problem. And don't forget, when you hit the AC,
It automatically goes on to 60%.
right on.
Now
Right
that's
on.
engineering.
That's right.
They did a great job with this.
And I noticed when you were putting them on the other day, you took out a whole bunch of relays and
Three
quite a,
relays and
quite a.
about 5 feet of wiring.
That's
and,
right.
There's still more to remove. It's just, I want to go in and surgically remove rather than just gut and remove because you never know what they've tapped into.
So what you want to do is a nice, good-looking setup with a simple and keep it simple setup.
And safe.
That's right. Good stuff.
Fuses, breakers, you name it, it's got it.
Okay. And we all know they work off relays.
Absolutely.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right.
There we go.
By the way, everybody loves this car. Everybody wanted to know this is a 1974 Jensen Interceptor. If you guys have noticed, we had this car earlier. We finally started working on it. We have a list on this car, let me tell you. My client just bought it in just before Christmas, if I remember correctly.
That's correct.
Came with the list, and we started working on it now because we just got the fans. And now that we got that, next thing we're going to do is do the exhaust and a few other items that is got on the list. But most important, it's the cooling system.
We're almost there, Nick.
Thank you, Manny.
You're welcome.
Big thank you to you.
Thanks for shouting, Manny, and thanks for bearing with our lack of microphones, viewers.
By the way, we
What a beautiful car. Sorry, Nick.
have a viewer, Jason, here. Jason, how you doing?
Very good, you?
Okay, he's a local viewer. He watches us all the time. He came to say hello. He wanted to be to see us how we do a live show. So I told him stick around and watch us, and that's it. And last time we had a live show, we had this car in the shop. I did not mention it one bit. This is another car. It's a 1970 Pontiac Formula. Beautiful car, all original. Ram air system. Here, let me open the hood so I can show you guys what a ram air system is.
Hemi air. Look at those nostrils.
And let me tell you, this one came in last year. It came in last year with a big list. So now we took it, and for the reason, so I can get it going. Here we go. There you go, 400. I believe it's a Ram Air 3, 400 4-barrel, cold air package. Look at the hood. This is a Ram Air system, you guys. That's very rare to see on a Pontiac.
Fantastic.
We had to do suspension on this car, coil springs, leaf springs, bushings. We had to do the wheel alignment on it. There's quite a lot of little things on it. We just brought it in because we just picked it up from the wheel alignment place. And we have a few more items coming in, parts, so I can finish it off next week. This is one beautiful fiber formula. There it is. Known as the Formula 400.
What is in the 400 package, Nick?
400? Well, all I know is that it's a 400 cubic inch. It's got a ram air system. I believe it's an automatic car. It's in one step below the Trans Am. So you don't have a regular Firebird, you don't have a Trans Am, this is the car in between. And by the way, this is a good looking car, let me tell you.
Certainly is. Great color, too.
Very, very nice, yep. And it's very rare. Green like this is a rare color. And we have 4 items for mail time. Maybe we should open them up here on live show.
A special live mail time. What do you think of
Okay.
that, folks?
What do you guys, you want to see the 4 items we got?
It's just a few.
We got a few, 4. If you guys will open them up quick, if you guys want to watch.
Let's check
If
them
you're in it, I'll do it right now.
Waiting to see what they say. They're still talking about the Firebird.
Firebird, take your time, you guys. We got an hour.
Oh, here that's coming in. Yeah. Meow Station wants to see it.
Okay.
Yay, mail. Yeah, looks good.
Mail time.
They want some mail, Nick.
So just take a few minutes, you guys.
They want it. Let's do it.
Okay, Jason, we're doing it.
Over to the mail time section. We haven't got our usual mail time lights, though, but we'll work our way through.
And not only that, I forgot my glasses in the back. Maybe I should go get them.
You want to run and get your glasses?
Yep, I'll go get them. Give me a minute. They're right in front of the computer screen on the right-hand side.
There we go. Thanks for the help, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. Okay, so we have 4 little items. just about to finish my coffee.
Isn't it incredible, the nice stuff that people send you?
You know, that's for sure. You know, items, gifts come in every week. I appreciate it, you guys. It's just that you don't have to do that, you guys. You really don't have to. I'll thank you. Don't have to. All I want you guys is to subscribe to my channel. Get everybody to join in. It doesn't cost anything. Subscribe to my channel. Get your friends, get your families to join in. Subscribe to my channel, and that's all I want. That's all I want. Here we go. Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome.
Okay. So let's start with the 4 items we got.
Fantastic. This one sounds interesting, Nick.
Okay. What's that?
Give a little shake to my microphone here.
Okay, let's open it up.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
I'll make the sound effects tonight.
Okay.
Poomph.
And this one is from, okay, where's the name? Ontario, Lakefield, Ontario. And the name is Ethel?
Hard to read.
Well, let's find out. Okay, let's open it up.
Live
we go.
on camera, everybody. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, you know what? You don't know what's going to come through my door next, let me tell you. Okay, here we go. And what's this? Top. Oops. We got to do this. Top.
I hope
okay.
it's supposed to sound all jingly like
I hope.
that.
I don't know. It sounds lingling. You think that? Here we go. Am I correct? It says stop there, right?
Suspense is killing me.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what's in here. Oh boy. Wow. Nameplates. They all came apart. They had them in. You had them on the styrofoam.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Canada Post once again.
Yeah,
to the
man.
rescue.
Okay. Looks like it spells.
All they all got here.
Oh, I think it spells. What does it spell? Here. Chrysler?
Scrabble with Nick.
I think it spells Chrysler, if you ask me. No?
I think you got it right.
Yes, it is. Chrysler. Wow, must be an old Chrysler car.
Beautiful.
All right. Hey, these are old patches.
Oh, cool. Check these
Look
out.
at that. Hey, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Champion. Dodge? Wow, I've never seen that one before.
Embroidered.
Racing team?
Oh, they're fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one here. What is that? Okay, racing team. But this, I've never seen this one before, Dodge. That must be an old classic. This is nice. I like the Champion. And let's read that letter that just came with the box. Here it is.
You need a new jacket, Nick.
There is always a letter, of course. There's always a letter. Oh boy, this is 2 pages long. All right, let's check it out.
Here we go. Live Nick reading
Okay,
skills.
this is from Tom from Lakefield, Ontario. Okay, dear Nick and crew, thanks for the great channel and all your hard work. I have been a subscriber for a year now. My first car was a small 68 Satellite with the 3T, which I drove through college and added headers, rear rim, wider rear rims, tires. I grew up in the Windsor, Ontario, which of course is a big Chrysler town. That's right, Chrysler's a big, in Windsor, Ontario, they have a big Chrysler plant there, I know that.
Yes, sir.
And Doors is a crest I've owned since the 70s, and Chrysler letters from the trunklet of a 79 Newport that scrapped about 25 years ago.
Oh, rest
Wow.
in peace, Newport.
So that's the only thing left from that car, right? So I've got the nameplate. Nice. My 2 favorite cars are the 67 Barracuda Fastback and the 72 Roadrunner. They look fast and just standing still. The emblem and the fender falls on Rotary Club has an annual shuffle of a restored muscle car. This year it is a non-matching 69 Roadrunner convertible with a 440 4-speed. Wow, that's a giveaway. I know that.
I think he means
Thanks
raffle
again.
there.
Hey?
I think he means raffle. You read shaffle, but never mind.
That's right. You're right. You're
You
right.
got it.
And this is Tom. I got to thank Tom. Tom, thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom.
So this I'm going to put up somewhere, that's for sure. I'm going to fix it up, put it back on the styrofoam, and where is it?
Hey,
Here
maybe
it
you
is.
can put those patches on your lab coat.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to put this back up together. All right, nice. Let me put this together. Okay, next item.
Fantastic. Here we're moving on. Our next one comes to us from Gary
Gary?
in Toledo, Ohio.
If I remember carefully.
Here comes my sound effects.
Shoot it, George. Okay, here we go.
So stupid.
All right. This is from Gary. I remember speaking to Gary because he kept telling me, Nick, do you have the original owner's manual? I know what it is now. I know exactly what it is. Let me see. This is something that's missing from my car, which I do not have. And here it is. Yes, sir. This
Oh,
goes in the glove box.
Goodness.
This is a genuine owner operator's manual. That's the
real deal,
exact
baby.
word for it. And Gary asked me if I had one. I said, no, I don't have one in my car. Then he goes, Nick, I had a Challenger many, many years ago, 1970, and I don't have it any longer, but I kept this original owner's manual, operator's manual, and I have no use for it, but I'm going to send it to you. And I told him, you know, I thank you very much because I do not have this in my car. So now, actually, I'm going to put his name on it. Gary, of course, Gary, you deserve your name on it because after all, it is from you. There you go.
It's not going to end up on eBay like that.
That's right. There it is, Gary. I'm going to put it in my Kawasaki Challenger the moment I take it out of storage because all we have is here day after day is rain, rain, rain. When I talked to you on the phone, you said you didn't have one of these in your Challenger. Now you do. Thank you, Mark. Remember, real Jeeps have roll bars, and they are built in Toledo. Yes, those Jeeps are built in Toledo, Ohio. You're damn right, Gary. Thank you very much, Gary. And now I have it in my car. There we go.
Sweet.
Nice.
Very generous, Nick.
Next one. Next.
Here we go. We're going to, I think we've got another YouTuber here.
YouTuber?
Roy Marco's Garage.
Marco's Garage.
From Edmonton, Alberta.
Edmonton, Alberta. Here it is. Live. Guys, this is live now.
We're doing it all here.
Competition, not. What was that again?
Oh, that's nice. Community, not competition.
That's
You see
right.
that, Lucas?
CNC.
Beautiful. Community, not competition. I'm wearing my shirt today.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Coffee mugs. Keep our.
Swag,
Look at that.
stickers, koozies.
Ray Marco's Garage. Roy Marco's Garage. Sorry. Roy Marco's Garage. Look at this.
Cool,
wow,
man.
look, he's got a few stuff here, man. Look at that.
It's got to be said that the good fellas over at
Hey.
Coastal Auto Reaction are responsible for us meeting all these cool guys.
There
in
you
the
guys.
YouTube
Subscribe
community.
to his channel, you guys. There he is.
Nice.
Roy. It's Roy Marco's Garage.
Marco.
YouTube.
I'm gonna go and check
And you
that.
know, this is a Nash. We had a 61 Nash down here a few years ago. You remember, George?
Yes, sir.
And it was the same color, yellow. Same thing.
Didn't you know a guy who stuffed a Hemi in a Nash years ago?
Yes, that was a few years ago. He came here with a 5.7 Hemi and a 61 Nash. It was really freaky, let me tell you. Roy, thank you, Roy. Here, you guys want to subscribe to his channel? There you go.
Nice.
There you have it.
Another member of the community, not competition.
That's right. Community, not competition. Here, okay.
Very generous.
Thank you for these coffee, I call them warm ones to keep them warm.
There you go.
Thank you. And the last one.
There's actually two more, Nick.
Oh, two more. I'm sorry.
We got the count wrong.
I lied. Next.
I have a feeling I know what this one is.
What is that?
It's coming up, and it's from Edward in Washingtonville, New York. One,
Wow.
2, 3.
Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see where I open this one now. Let's see.
I always ask you, Nick, have you been to Washingtonville?
I've been to Baltimore, yeah, which is Washington, no?
No, Washingtonville, New York. This is a
No,
city,
no,
a
never been
county in
there,
New York?
no. Oh, Washington, no. Washingtonville, New York. No, I've never been
I
there.
don't think I've ever even heard of
No,
it.
I never heard of it.
Every package comes with a letter.
Yes, it does. Okay, before I open it up, let me read the letter. Dear Nick and crew, just wanted to say thank you for all the great videos and knowledge shared in the restoration and upkeeping these great cars of the past. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Edward from New York. Thank you, Edward. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, look at this.
Carefully wrapped.
Gotta be very careful. I don't want to tear up any pictures, whatever we got in there. Wow, this is so beautiful. I could put this in my collection.
Gosh.
I've got a few of them now. I've got one that I've given to the guy who owns the Charger. I've got one that's a friend of mine who's crazy about 70 Chargers, who's bugging me for the magazine, so he's got one. I'm going to put this with my collection, and I've got the other one in my shop. So I got to thank all you viewers for sending me all these magazines. Now I've got one everywhere I need it. Perfect.
Fantastic.
Edward, thank you very much. Thank you.
Ed, very generous.
Nice, very nice.
And here's our final live mail time
And this-
package of the evening.
And this is nicely wrapped. Beautiful.
Certainly is.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's in the plastic.
Yeah, that's going to go with my collection.
You don't want to get your fingers
Nice.
on that one.
Thank you.
Beautiful. This one feels a little chunky. Here we go.
And the last one.
Sorry for the noise, and the garbage truck just pulled up outside, everyone. This
Okay.
one is from, it just says Able Signs, which sounds like a business.
Oh, You think so?
And they're in the good place of Winnipeg, Manitoba.
What's that? Let's find out.
Here we go.
We don't know until we open it up. What can it be? Could it be something for the shop? Boy, those guys make a racket out there, right? Okay. No letters in this one.
Something carefully packed again.
Okay.
Look at the time people
Oh, look at that.
take. Oh, that looks familiar.
Ooh, this is something to do with vanishing point. No, this vanishing point will never die, eh? Unreal, you guys. Unreal.
I caught a flash of white Challenger there.
Look at this. No, I just can't wait to get my car out of storage. Water pump? Wow, so this water pump? Boost valve? Old 2 sets. Oh, you know I could put this, eh?
Yep.
I'm going to put them on my dyno console.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Where you've got like little stickers made by hand now.
That's, oh, look, there it is. This is coming out soon, you guys.
Yeah,
Kawasaki rides again. Next vanishing point car. 970 Dodge Challenger. It
Nick,
should be,
That's the picture from the video we made when
That's
you
right.
first drove Kowalski.
that's right.
That's the
But-
thumbnail.
But it should say Challenger.
Whoops.
It should say Challenger RT. Anyways, it's good
Hey,
enough.
well, we know who makes these signs, right?
Yeah,
Just send us one that says Challenger.
and we'll put it over there. 1970 Challenger
Oh,
RT.
dear.
440 cubic inch V8 U-code. You better believe it. This is what it is. It's the
I
real
know
thing.
how he feels, man. Sometimes when I'm making titles and stuff
Nice.
for the videos and I spell them wrong.
Jeff, I think Jeff makes this, right? Did a good job. Let me tell you, Jeff. Did a great job.
Able Engravers.
There you go.
Check him
Able
out if he needs some
Engravers.
work, and I'm sure he'll make things right if he ever gets another spelling mistake.
Of course, doesn't matter. Maybe he's not a mobile guy. Doesn't know it, but it doesn't
all
matter. It's
cool.
all good.
I like
This
it.
is
It's got a
me.
personal touch.
And by the way, this is going to be my next title when I get my car out for this year. It's going to be Kawasaki Rides Again.
Again and again.
And again and again. Here we go. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the gifts.
This concludes our live mail time
And
segment.
that's it. We only have five items. And we'll stay with that. We're done. That's cool. Thank you, guys. And now let's just continue. Let's see what else is going on in the shop. Let's see how Manny's going on. And let's go answer some
Yep, get
chat
your
questions.
questions ready, folks.
All right. Let's go in the back.
And we want to say thank you to Melissa, who's having a rough time moderating the show tonight
Oh,
because
why?
her internet got knocked out.
Oh, no, Melissa.
So she's doing her best with spotty internet. She's hooked up her cell phone to her computer somehow so she can be here, but
Always.
she certainly
Yes.
does. Melissa rocks, says Manny.
All right, I mentioned that yesterday on the live show we had with Lucas,
That's right.
Coastal Auto Reaction. Lucas, if you're watching, good luck tomorrow at the when you go to the hospital. And my prayers are with you and with a lot of other viewers. So you guys stay safe and be strong and don't give up. That's all I got to tell you, Lucas.
Amen.
And by the way, the pistons came in. I have them I had them sent directly to the machine shop. I want to get the engine back as fast as I can. I want to put it together so I can start working on it so I can put it on the dyno. So anyways, hopefully when everything gets back here from the machine shop, after it's hot tanked and machined and bored and line hole, it's going to come here. I've got the heads. I just want to do a valve job on it. Then we start putting it together. Then we want to blast it on the dyno so Betsy could have her heart back. Am I correct?
That's it.
That's
Betsy
it.
will blast again.
There we go.
And while we're waiting for
Yes.
Luke to get back out of the hospital, make sure and go watch all his older videos. Go back into that. He's got a fantastic catalog of
Yeah,
great vids.
you guys, he's a hardworking guy. You got to give him credit. He's going to be off for a few weeks now until he gets better. So you guys want to support him, please watch his old videos. Subscribe if you can, and he's a great chat. If you meet this guy, he's a great guy. And you know what? You got to give him credit. He drove all the way from Victoria, British Columbia, all the way to Montreal just to drop off his engine and to meet me in person here at Nick's Garage. So you got to give this guy a lot of credit, let me tell you.
Very nice.
And he was with his brother-in-law?
His brother-in-law, Bobo,
Bobo, that's right, Bobo.
and they had support staff along for the road as well.
Yeah, they're a crazy bunch, let me tell you, man, let me tell you.
Nick, I just got to point out a quick super chat that came in from Russ2Walk2, $5, and he said, "Hey Nick, he'd love to drive up and see you in his '68 Sport Fury."
Come by anytime, and thank you very much.
Cool, man. We'd love to see that car.
Come in. Somebody made a comment the other day, Nick, if I come by, will you take me for a ride in the Kawasaki Challenger? As long as it's not raining, and if the car is here, I'll be more than glad to take you for a ride, let me tell you.
Nick doesn't say no to that question.
No,
very
and
often.
after all, I did build it to show it off to my viewers. That was the whole goal of my Kawasaki Challenger. It is one of my dream cars. I built it. I wanted to drive it the way Kawasaki did. And if the guys if my viewers or my, what do you call it, friends want to come in for a ride, or viewers or visitors, I'll be more than glad.
I can't wait for that. I
Leo.
still have not ridden in that car.
Well, when
I've seen it on video, I've seen it in person, I still have not been for a ride.
What do you think of the car?
I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
You love it, eh?
So well put together. That's what I like the most about it.
And I tell viewers that the car looks better in person.
Yes, that's very true.
It's true.
That's very true. That's very true.
Have you seen it, Jason?
I saw it before you made the video for it.
Oh, you came by when we were assembling it.
No, it was finished already when you assembled it, but you hadn't made the video yet of the reveal. I was there that day.
Okay. And I also have to give a special thanks to Manny, who's put a lot of time in it with me.
Yeah, we put lots of hours in that one.
You did.
Where it looks best though, personally, in my driveway. That's the best place for it. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
It's good. It's all good. Did they hear him? Did you guys hear
I
Manny
hope
by any
so. I
chance?
was pointing my mic at him, but you never know with these little ones.
But he's loud anyways.
Manny said the best place that car looks best is in his driveway. That's what he was saying. For the folks who couldn't hear.
Even though I have Fords in the driveway, you know that Chrysler definitely fits in.
Manny,
Don't move over.
Manny, anytime you want to drive my car to your driveway, you can take it anytime you wish.
Thanks, buddy.
There you go.
Okay. So let's see if we can answer some questions. Look at this. It's a full house, you guys. Look around here. But you know what? When the parts come in, I got my team. We get them all out.
Nick would love to talk to you guys for a lot longer tonight, but unfortunately, recently Montreal rolled back their curfew law. So we've all got to be home and tucked in by 8 o'clock tonight.
That's right. We are bumper to bumper with engines in here. But the best part, they're getting done. That's the best part.
Move 'em in, move 'em out.
Okay, so it's pretty good. You know, we got some projects out, one after the other, which is pretty good. Parts came in. My brothers are helping me. My brothers, Phil, Jimmy, and George are doing the best from Mechanic Auto Parts because I bother them every day. I try to rush them, get me all my parts in and out so I can get going to finish these projects, cars and all.
Give them a call, everybody. Check them on Google.
It's right here. Mechanic Auto Parts, or like say in French, Mécanique Pièces Auto.
Interesting spelling on that. Mechanic.
Mechanic, if you guys look at it, take a good look. It's Mechanic without the K. Then you add a K, there's my name.
Sweet.
There you guys see? Does it make sense to you what it says? Take it from there.
Whose idea was that, Nick?
Here is, here it is. One from Lucas. We got it right there.
Got some of our other YouTube friends on there.
There we go.
Old car guy, Uncle Tony.
OCG. We have also Who's Your Garage. We have Hammerhead Garage. We got a lot of good YouTubers, you guys. Let me tell you.
Deuce Rider just threw you $5. Thank you, Deuce Rider.
Thank you, Deuce. I just want to make a shout out to Richard and Cindy Souls from Phoenix, Arizona, who used to own, this is a shout out on behalf of Julian. And Richard used to have a 72 Duster 340 with the Keystone Mags with a 456 gears, used to cruise around. And also 73 Roadrunner 340 with L60 tires with
Holy details, Nick.
I know, too much details. Stripes.
Either way, it sounds like a beautiful
Doesn't matter.
car.
Roadrunner and a Duster, two Plymouth cars. So there you go, Richard, Cindy Souls. There's a shout out I promised Julian. And you guys are down in Phoenix, Arizona. A great place, you guys. There's no winters down there, that's for sure.
Julian funded this shout out by way of a very delicious pizza he brought by the shop to drive us to say that.
That's right. Every time he comes here, he brings us pizza, he brings us everything. Julian, if you're watching, thank you for everything, buddy. Thank you for everything.
Delicious pie.
He's a great man, let me tell you. All right, here we go. Video locked up, won't load. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, try refresh.
Have a good weekend. What happened?
It's all good.
Is it?
It's rolling.
Car
a couple
guy.
of people at home might be having some troubles, but
Carga Dadio. Have a good weekend. Okay, thank you. Ronnie Bird, enjoy the local pressure per hour 440 dyno test. Yeah. Well, we have what? 135, 145 cylinder pressure. That's it. Okay. Donna Culture. Hey, guys. North Carolina watching. Thank you, Donna. Hello, Nicotine. Virginia Beach. Checking in. Thank you, Jeff. Sean Heather. Hey, what happened to your 70s Dodge Challenger RT3 46-pack? Well, Sean, I sold that car so I could finish my Kawasaki Challenger. You know, it's not it's not easy building a project from A to Z. It's a very expensive project. So I sold the TA so I could finish my dream car, which was the Yukon Challenger. So now I've got my Hellcat, I got my Kawasaki Challenger. I'm more than happy. You know, I would have loved to keep the TA Challenger if I could afford it, but I couldn't. So I had to finish off, had to make a decision on that. So now I'm driving a fully restored 1970 Challenger.
Same here, Nick. If I could have afforded, I would have taken that TA off you.
Mike says it's good. Thank you, Mike. Darren Brisen. Darren, how you doing? Down in Ottawa. Okay. Okay, reboot, got it fixed. Okay, where is it?
Attaboy.
I'm looking for where Sheldon, thank you very much, Sheldon.
There it is.
Thank you. Edward. Hey, Nick. Pontiac, Florida. Okay. Gonzo 59. When is that car going on the top of the shop? We're not. Matter of fact, if you guys are talking about the 65 Fury.
The Fury.
Yeah, it's sold to Oliver that works for us part-time and also works for Roger here and there. And he's building it with his girlfriend as a cruiser. So you guys, the car will not be chopped up. It's not going to be sold to anyone else. It's not going to be put on the roof. So Oliver is going to build it and cruise with it. So you guys stay tuned in the future. Whenever it's ready, you guys, you're going to see it when it's done.
I think that's so cool that the car's finding a new life. It got this close to being thrown in the scrap. But
that's right. That's right. Here's one. Hello from Vancouver Island. Brian. Huh. Sheldon, you sold your Duster. Okay. Mopar parts. Thank you, man. Brian from Vancouver Island. Jason, Rhode Island. Robert, the smash button. Come on, you guys, hit that like button. Hit the like button. Here it is. Right. Nick, is there another car on your wish list? Is there another? There is another car on my wish list. But it's way out of my hand, you guys.
I think it's got a very big wing on the trunk.
Yeah,
perhaps?
my first dream car when I was a kid. It's a TV show called Batman, 1966, with Bruce Wayne and Burt Ward when they drive that Batmobile, the 66, with the 3 little rocket launchers in the back. That is my favorite dream car. Sure, it will be out of reach to have it here, but that is my first car, you guys. The Batmobile TV series.
And isn't that a Ford?
It's a Ford Lincoln originally that George Barris built. But you know, I've seen some reproduction of those cars made. I made a bid on one of them at the Barrett Jackson, but I was way bid over and the car was sold. Anyways.
You heard it here first. Nick's other dream car is a Ford.
Yeah, I got Tim here. Tim says, I was going to ask you if your TA was for sale. Sorry, Tim. I sold it last year to work on my, finish off my Kawasaki Challenger, Tim. Sorry. Sean, yeah, also Logan, have one other question. What color is the 1974 440 painted? Which one? Oh, it's blue. It was corporate blue, the engine. TA being sold. Yeah, Darren, always wanted one. Okay, Moosehead, GM car, Lincoln Futura. That's right, Mike. It was the Lincoln Futura. That's right. That was the real Batmobile, the original one and only. Okay, Nick Joe caught up the show better late than ever. Thank you, Corey. Hi from Quebec City, John McDonald. Thank you, John. Okay, we keep going.
I've got to skip him up or it'll run away from you.
Ford, here it is. Francois said the same thing. Ford Futura, that is correct. Nothing wrong with either one, Nick. I know, thank you. Mike, update the Mercury Cougar. Oh, you guys want to know an update on the Cougar? Yes, we're going to do a partial restoration next year with a higher budget, not a full restoration. The two daughters took over on the project. The father gave it to the girls. They want us to build it to make it safe and clean, not a full restoration. So we're going to be starting that, I believe, somewhere in the winter time coming here. So there you guys, you have it. The Cougar will be worked on, not now, because right now I have a full house. Yeah, so we'll put it on the road next year, so we're going to work on it during the winter time.
And Nick, a lot of people are asking about the Charger 500. We're all dying for an update.
The Charger 500, you guys, I was telling, right now I got Roger working on the fenders, doors, trunk lid. He's working with gaps. He's trying to line up the gaps so he can get everything done, because I want to get this car as soon as possible here. I spoke with him today, and you know, I have a lot of parts waiting on the shelf. I've got guys who want to help me finish it off. They're all waiting on standby. I've got parts sent out for chroming. I've got the engine. I'm waiting for a set of cylinder heads, which I'm hoping to locate some very soon so I can build the engine. And right after that, I want to do the transmission. I've got a few other items ready. I've got the cluster ready, the dash ready, carpet is here. The seat covers are on back order. I got Ivan waiting to install them for me. So we got one thing after another. So Eugene, if you're watching, we're going to do the best I can when the car gets here. And believe me, once it comes here, we will show it off in video. And of course, when Roger starts shooting the paint on the outside of the car, George and I are going to go there. And of course, we're going to film it all. Right, George?
I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I don't want to miss the paint job.
No, Roger wants us to film it.
I understand if he's shy too, but I mean, it really feels like any day now we're just going to hear that he's about to go. He's about to go. I'm just dying for the news.
Long 2 weeks. I know, Bandit. I know that. Okay, Mike wants to see the Rogers police car. Okay, when the time he has it ready, he'll pass by one day. Maybe we'll catch it on video.
Maybe that's been stealing a little bit of his time on the side, eh?
I know. I hope he doesn't work on that. I want him to work on the Charger 500.
Anyway,
that's what I want.
It'll get done. We're working on it.
Time for Putin, Kevin says. Okay, Kevin.
It is always time for Putin.
Look at this. Hi from Victoria Harbour, Ontario. Matt. Thank you, Matt. Scott Kovacs. What's up with the 70 Charger 500? Just said so, man. We're working on it. Oh, the 70 Charger 500. Well, I'm waiting for George from Texas to give me a list of what he wants to get repaired. I have it in storage at the moment. Until further notice, we're going to find out. Eric Miller, thank you. Hi, Nick. To help eliminate the idle stumble, should the secondary scores be smaller or larger than the primary or dual feed? Holly, thanks.
Thanks for your super chat,
Wow,
Eric.
it all depends sometimes, you know. Sometimes I can play either way. I play with all kinds of scores, larger, smaller. It depends what the engine feels. It depends on the application. It depends on the weight of the car. If it's a 4-speed, it's automatic. You got to play around with it. You know, play bigger, smaller, and then work with what works best. That's what's my opinion on that. OCG, old car guy. Jason, hello.
Thanks for being with us, Jason.
Okay. Glenn, well, I want to catch up. Hammerhead Guerrero, we're just over at OCG's. Good for you, Hammerhead.
Nick's doing his best, guys. Understand if he
Sorry
misses
for
a couple.
being late. Thought it started at 4 my time. It's okay, Lucas. Don't worry about it. Stay with us now.
Good to see you, Luke.
Luke, take care, buddy. Stay with us. Hello, Nick from Westside, Michigan. Thank you, Carol. Here's another one. Hi from Cincinnati, Ohio. Bob, thank you.
You'll have to catch up later, Luke. There was a lot of love pouring in for you earlier.
There's Karen and Alex from Brampton, Ontario. Looking forward to seeing you guys again. Yes, we have your engine in the dyno. I'm gonna go through it, George. I want to talk about the little, the big stroker Chevy motor.
I'm ready to move when you want, Nick.
Oh, Karen and Alex here. Let's take a look.
Nick's always running. You can't make him sit down for more than 5 minutes in a row. Check this bad boy out.
Alex, I've got the main cam out. I measured clearance. I've got 2,000 on the main bearings. I got 1.5 on the connector rods. I've got the oil pump. I brought the screen up 7/16. I'm waiting right now for wind destroyer to come in, hopefully Monday, Tuesday, so we can get it running. Because on this particular big block Chev, we had an issue with the oil pressure dropping once we passed 4,000 RPMs. So this is the next thing to do. So we've taken off the header so we can take down the oil pan and get it done. And hopefully next week it's ready. So Alex, Karen, here you are. And I've also got the new water pump, which I've not installed yet, which is right there.
Fresh pump.
There it is.
Boom.
I will have it installed tomorrow, but I want to see what's the verdict going to be with the oil pressure.
Look at those pieces parts.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see this one on the dyno. I hope I can bring my cameras here for that.
Okay, George, you know what? Let me get the oil pressure to work, and then we'll take it. You know what? Not every engine sometimes is easy going. Yeah. Sometimes you got difficulties, and that is the reason why people bring their engine on a dyno, get it running, and look for the defects or anything goes wrong, to see everything goes well, air-fuel ratio, oil pressure, vibrations, noises, leaks. It's all done here. So if you guys are watching, you viewers, we try to do our best with everything we can.
Luke is saying he's sorry that he's late again. Luke, you don't have to apologize, and we're sorry we keep changing the time. It's because our government keeps changing our curfew.
Anyways, Luke, don't worry about it. You're on the far, far west coast. It doesn't matter.
It's all good.
You're here now. Don't worry about it. Okay, anyways, you know, we stay on the channel, so you can always watch it from the beginning. Big block stroker Chevy. There it is.
What's up with these giant valve covers, Nick? What's
well, this is when you got, this is where he's got big roller rockers. But that's the Dart design of a valve cover. They do the job. Nice looking.
Tells me there's some funky business going on under there.
No, no funky business there, buddy. Just there's a roller cam and roller rockers.
Rock and roll.
Alex, nice one here, buddy. Nice. Very nice. Okay, let's see. I want to answer as many chats I can. It's not easy. They go so fast.
I just heard Manny starting the Jensen. Shame we missed that.
Yeah, he's trying to work with the fans to work with the engine, and you know, he's trying to tune it to work like a fully automatic, so the client doesn't have to do anything, look at the gauge and nothing else. Trying to keep the engine cool as possible and make everything work automatically.
There we go.
Okay, George, you rock. You hear that, George? That's from Carol.
Thank you very much.
Scott Kovacs, need to get your vaccines. Yes, I did. I got it. Thank you. Hey, Luke. Tony, who's running that motor in the background? Oh, Tony, that's Manny working on the Jensen. We're working with the new electrical fans on the aluminum radiator. And Tony, hope to see you next week, buddy. Oh, what's this? Coastal reaction. Thanks, gang. Hammerhead, 500 horsepower. No, he's got more than that. He's got more than that. Darren, nice looking engine, Nick. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alan Davies with $6.99. Thank you,
yes, sir. Alun, thank you very much. Alun, thank you very much. Where's nice looking engine, Nick? Gurney Eagle Falcon. Morning, guys. Sent you some more decals. Enjoy. Thank you, Gurney.
Thanks, Falcon.
Matt, stay alert. Stay safe, Nick. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Matt.
You too.
Okay, here we go. Rob Wilson, hey Nick, is a 1150 Dominator too big for a 500 cube stroke 440 Eldebrock heads? Yes, I think it's too big. Yeah, way too big. Way too big. Marvin Martian, bonsoir Nick. Bonsoir Marvin. Bonsoir. David Pacheco, is that Bottle Rocket?
Bottle Rocket is Uncle Tony's race car.
Uncle Tony's race car?
I don't know if you've seen those episodes, but he built himself a race car with a buddy, a four-door.
I don't know it.
It's a Mopar.
I don't know it.
Nick doesn't have time to watch anybody else's YouTubes, unfortunately.
Yeah, Moose Man. Have to love a bow tie. Oh, I love a bow tie. As a matter of fact, I own a 2002 Camaro. It's a Chevy Camaro. It is a bow tie, isn't it?
That's it. Built just around the corner.
That's right. Here we go. Mopar Man 1978. Well, Lucas, we're praying you, man. Okay. Everybody's praying for you, Lucas.
Yeah. Get well soon,
so,
buddy.
man, you know, think positive, buddy. Think positive.
We're praying for your doctors, too.
Yeah. See, Heather, Nick, thank you for answering my question. I hope you're wearing firefighter shirt we sent you. Sean, I will. Don't worry, man. Yeah, I'm not wearing T-shirts right now because, you know, I tell George, April's a winter month here in Canada. When the weather gets warmer, I will wear it.
Sean, that was the very cool stuff you sent. If it's on our mail time, on our last mail time video, you see the challenge coin and beautiful shirt that Sean sent us. Be safe out there in the volunteer fire department.
Right now it's 6 degrees.
Darren, I haven't done the exhaust yet, but I want to talk to you if you can make me a muffler 2 inches in diameter with a little bit of insulation, but I'll get back to you on that. Nick, what is your favorite Greek food? Chicken souvlaki, buddy. With a nice Greek salad and French fries.
What about that pea soup, too? You like that pea soup you were telling me about?
That pea soup, yeah, fasolada. I also like fasolada. Yes. Bean soup. Steve Anderson. Nick and gang all the way from Bonnie Lake in Washington. Stay safe and have a great weekend. Okay, thank you.
You guys
thank you,
stay
Steve.
safe, too.
Do you like crate motors? Yeah, they're not bad. They're simple. They're made for... not great horsepower. They want to make it for emissions, to run on pump gas. Yes, they're good motors. Yes, they are. Wood Bolgroff. Cheers. Thank you, Von Bolgroff. Von Bolgroff. Thank you.
VB.
Thank you. Scott Kovacs. What donors decide on the Cougar? What donors decide on the Cougar? What donors? I don't know yet. When I get to start working on it, I'll let you know. Buy list, we will. Nick, check out the 67 Corvette 440.
I think maybe that question was, what did the owners decide on the Cougar? We're still waiting to hear from
the
owners.
I did say it before.
Yeah.
I said that the two daughters took over, and we're going to do a partial restoration on it for next year. So we parked it for now, and we're not going to do a complete restoration on it. They want to make it nice and clean and safe, and that's as far as we're going to go with it. Maybe build the engine, put a nice interior, do the framework on it, the floor pans, suspension, and brakes, and we'll take it from there after that.
Attaboy.
It all depends on the budget. Okay, here's Scott from Hungarian cabbage rolls.
Oh,
okay.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking, eh? There. Thank you. It's the difference between the early 60s and 46 Hemi. The early 60s, wow. The early 60s, there was no Hemi in the early 60s. They came on at 64. Before that were the first generation Hemis. That's a big difference, completely big difference. The message is held for review. Whoa, what's this?
Wow, we can show that one.
Okay. Can we?
It's just because automatically it tries to
Yeah.
hide people talking about other channels for some reason. But
Okay.
we're happy with that one, Bandit. That's a great message. Hit the subscribe button and join Nick's Garage.
Here's one from Anna Petrucelli. Hello from Michelin, Ohio. Fidel Petrucelli. Thank you. Thank you. I hope I got the name right.
Pretty close, I think.
Bonjour de France. David, bonjour.
Bonjour,
En France.
les mecs.
Bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien. Merci.
Nick is trilingual.
Okay. David Pacheco. Check out Bottle Rocket on Uncle Tony's Garage. Okay. There you go, Robert Lee. I said it.
Very interesting build.
Here it is, Bob from Fairbanks, Alaska. Wow. Talk about cold weather, eh?
Gosh, yeah, we shouldn't complain about a little rain.
No,
We're not up in
Alaska,
Fairbanks.
man. I don't know what you're doing in Alaska, man, but there's muscle cars in Alaska? I'm sure there is. They got the Alaskan flag anyways, let me tell you that much.
There's a lot of hard-working Americans up there, so they want their muscle cars too, I think.
Here is my neighbor, Nick. Yes, he is my neighbor. Glenn, yes, I am now and later, yes. Hit the like button. Thank you, guys.
Good
Liking
advice.
good. What's domades? Domades. Domadaka. That's another Greek food. That's good too. I like them also.
The food talk has begun, everyone.
Okay, Anthony D. Hey, Nick, enjoyed the OCG interview. Melbourne. Thank you, Anthony. That was my first interview with OCG with Jason.
That is also on his channel
and
now.
that
You
was-
can go back and watch it
And
if
that
you
was
like.
also with Fix Fan, right?
Yes, sir. Six fan.
Six Fan, that's right, Six Fan.
Straight six fan.
Eugene. Hi, Nick at George. Thanks for the updates on the Charger. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Please, Eugene. If I don't call you, please call me. I want to talk to you about a couple of things. Thank you. Is that my phone?
I think Leo got it.
Okay, Leo's got it. Good man. All right, where's another one? Hammerhead Garage. Do the Greeks have grappa? Yeah, it's more like ouzo. Yes, we have. It's more like ouzo, which it is. I mean, they're very similar. One is Italian, one is Greek. But ouzo is the word for grappa, but it's in Greek. Or in English, too, we call it ouzo. Do the Greeks have grappa? Yes, we do. But it's ouzo in Greek.
Nick, just to let you know, we just hit 7 o'clock. We're getting close to the end of our hour here with the
Okay,
folks.
so we're going to rush home again. Oh,
it's
I
a
hate
shame.
that. I
It's
hate
the
that,
worst.
rushing
But
home.
we're going to get through this. We're going to open up soon.
Okay, Joe, I want to say hello to Joe from Orlando, Florida. Okay, Oldsmobile engines going on the dyno anytime soon? No, Darren, I don't have any Oldsmobile engines at the moment. Maybe next year. Hey, hi, Nick. Love your show. Greetings from Stockbridge, Georgia. Thank you, Rodney.
Thanks for watching in Georgia.
Donald's Toolbox. How you doing, Anthony Moussaka?
Dano.
Anthony Moussaka. That's a Greek. No, I don't need moussaka, but it is a Greek dish. Let me tell you,
Good stuff
moussaka.
with the eggplants. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nick, I just have to mention quickly on Dano's Toolbox Instagram, he had pictures of the most fascinating antique microphone this morning.
No
That
way.
really got my attention, that one.
Oh,
Beautiful old, you know the microphones that look like radiators?
okay.
Those gorgeous finned microphones, really nice. Check him
didn't
out, Dano's Toolbox, everybody. He's got a YouTube, he's got an Instagram.
Nice, nice. Okay, I want to see them, okay?
Great guy.
Then we have Blue Hill Cemetery. Yasu from Massachusetts. Jim and Kate. Thank you, Jim and Kate. Here's another Skova Hungarian chicken parikash. Okay. Zatos Pontios. Yasu Nico Apo Elada. I gotta say Zatos. Yasu Apdin Elada.
I've had some chicken paprikash, man. That is good stuff, Nick. Chicken with red peppers.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Yasu, okay. Here's an Yasu from, okay, I have a bottle of Wuzo Greek strong stuff. Yes, it is strong stuff. It's strong licorice, let me tell you. Back in good as your wife sick of YouTube. That I don't know. I'm not getting involved with that one. Okay, hi from Dixie, California. Best wishes from Manuel Cortez. Thank you, Manuel. Okay, Kovacs. Peter, yum. Me too with the Uzo, man. Hi, Nick. You got COVID shot. Good morning. Good going. Me too. Alan, yes, I did. That was a few weeks ago. Eric Miller, 29 degrees Celsius here in Arizona today, Nick. Come on down soon. Eric, I'm coming down, buddy.
Nick, if I could just interject
Yes.
with an interesting piece of trivia. Nick got his COVID shot the same day that King Richard Petty got his COVID shot. So
There you
how
guys
cool
go.
is that, man?
There you guys. If you guys know NASCAR legend Richard Petty, he got the vaccine shot the same day I got it. Or I got it the same day he did. That's cool, man.
I think Richards was a little cooler, though, because he got the shot while he was sitting behind the wheel. You had to get out of the car.
Okay. That's how he got in the car, eh?
He was driving when he
Oh,
got
he
the
went
shot.
through a drive-through.
Yes, sir. Of course he did. He's Richard Petty, for God's sake.
Okay, Hammerhead, good night, Melissa. Ken King, good night, guys. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Ken King. Thank you, good night.
Holy smokes, 23 degrees out west today, says Coastal Auto Reaction.
Here it's cold and rainy and
6 degrees.
6 degrees Celsius here in Montreal, you guys. And raining and windy. It's miserable.
Hey,
And
but the snow's all gone. The
the
snow's
snow's gone, and I want to bring my car out, George.
soon.
I want to take out Kawasaki and take it for a drive,
This
man.
rain is just washing the streets, so you're gonna have nice, clean streets to drive on.
Okay. Snowing in Vermont? Paul, you're kidding me, right?
Oh, they're up in the
Snow in
mountains.
Vermont.
It's gonna be gone in the morning.
I have a brake leak on the 77 Vic, and I come from France to your garage. Yeah, put your car in the plane and ship it over. We'll fix it if you can afford to. I'm from France.
We've had cars go from here to France. so
Detroit,
why not go
Michigan.
the other
Yeah,
way?
Detroit, Michigan loves you, Nick. I love it. Kendall, thank you, man. I love Detroit. Let me tell you, man. I've been there many, many times.
We love you, Detroit.
New York City carpet, Nick. New York City carpet. Nick, could come down to New York, Lebanon Valley Dragway this spring. I will try. As long as the border opens up. I've been there before. Good night, Melissa, and fantastic job from Ken King to Melissa.
Amen. Thank you, Melissa, for your hard work with a broken internet.
Ken Black says it's 60 degrees in Toledo, Ohio. Come on, don't teach me, you guys.
Go get some of them hot dogs. Peace, love,
Can
hot
you
dogs.
make more time? No, we can't. We have to run, you guys. We have to run.
Wish we could. The cops pull you over if you're driving after 8.
Yeah, we got to leave very soon. 22 degrees in Castle Garb, British Columbia. Matthew, you're lucky. It's warm there, buddy. Frankfurt, I'll tell you, wish you the best to all. Thank you, Frank. Rick, new tires, do you stick with the bias or ply tires, or are you getting radials? None of the above. For which car? When you need new tires, no, radials. Radials the way to go, you guys, radials. Okay, we better get going, eh? 64 degrees in Texas. Eugene, you're lucky, man. You need your car now, eh?
Nice.
We got to get that. We got to get that Charger 500 for
Oh,
Eugene.
Eugene, I wish we had more to show you. I
Come
have
on,
been
Eugene,
just
man,
dying
come
to
on.
shoot some more yellow paint, but it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be soon. It's going to be soon.
Yeah. I look forward to it every day to bring that Charger 500 here.
Me too.
And you know, someone, one of my friends saw Eugene's Charger with the yellow painted on the inside. He saw it outside in the sunlight, and he just flipped how nice that color looked. I haven't seen it in the sunlight, but I can't wait to see it. And it's a rare color too, you know, it's not very common.
Nick, every time the phone rings and I see your name, I hope you're telling me that, I got the Charger. I got the, let's go get the
Let me
Charger.
tell you, man, I got to run there too. Bosco 09, hi from New Zealand. Yes, sir, stay safe. Scott Kovacs. Okay, here we go, man. Great Georgia, Michigan curfew. Wow, no curfew in Michigan. I know, Carol, you're lucky. Here, Manuel Cortez, thank you very much. Keep up the good content. Again, from Manuel Cortez. Thank you, Manuel.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we better get going because I'm back, Nick, from Florida. David, thank you. Imagine how busy with the 1 million subs. Yeah, you guys, help me get to the 1 million subs. I'd love to. That's what I really love. You know, I want you guys to share and hit the like button. Tell everybody about Nick's Garage. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. And I want to do some more action with a lot more different cars now that the weather's changed here in the summer. And most of all, I want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters, to all my donations, to all my viewers, to every new guy that's been on board. I want to thank you all, and I want to thank everybody for all the items I get in the mail. So I can't ask for anything more, but for me to get a nice video for you guys every Monday morning, and whatever I can do. So you guys, I wanted to stay longer tonight. I can't. We got a curfew to watch for. I want to thank you all. Thank you again for here on Nick's Garage here in Laval, Quebec, Canada. Thank you.
Beautifully said, Nick. We will be back. There
We'll
will be
be
more.
back.